It's good to be kind of in a group that we all have that same idea, but we also know that our jobs and our careers are probably more important, which I don't think you find a lot in the music realm. I think there's people that would just do anything to be in a band, and that's completely fine, but that's not the case for us. It's a hobby and that's what we love, but realistically we've got to work as well. So yeah, we just try to find a nice balance between the two. It's funny being in a band with working nurses, because when it comes to booking shows and practice, and it's part of the reason why it's probably taken us a year to record, because it's hard to find 2 days off that everyone has. You know, people ask for leave, like, you know, people had to ask for leave and all that sort of thing. That's what it's like when you work in shift work, rotating rosters, but we make it work. We're all passionate about it. A song called Dedication Doesn't Pay the Rent, because it was about the nurses' strikes in 85, 86. We said, well, that was the thing, we got a line that's like, what is it? It's like, our sisters in 85, because of them you are alive, because it was basically meant to be because the nurses who walked out 85, I think the strike started in 85, but they maybe walked out in 86, so it expanded over a couple of years. So we're like, oh, it's not quite accurate, but oh well, 5 and 6 don't rhyme, so whatever. Yeah, no, it's like, I like the line dedication doesn't pay the rent, because basically Steph came up with this really cool riff that kind of just sounded like a march kind of thing, and it was a little bit like Black Sabbath-y, but it was like dum 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 dum. And we're like, oh, we could like write a song about, you know, nurses walking out on their job, or like, you know, coming up against the government for pay rise, all that sort of stuff. And that was happening in a particular time in which a few of us, I can't remember, someone was getting really frustrated about their job, and we're like, okay, let's get it out, and that was like one of the easiest songs to write. Lyrically, it was so easy, it was so cool. So that's actually one of our more serious songs.